If you think that this kind of looks like fun, let's go! Listen, we're on vacation. We're on vacation. Yeah, if you like that, stay tuned and watch the rest of this video because it's going to be amazing. Good morning. It's 6 in the morning here in the Chicago suburbs, and I woke up about an hour ago at 5 and I said, you know what? Forget the usual schedule. Why don't we just go take a quick flight to Mexico? Just kidding. This was planned a long time ago.
Nikko and Gabi's great North American adventure!
Let's go!
Oh, I'm so excited. It's been so long in the making. I just feel like...
Well, this is a fun start to the trip. We are being taken off this plane. There is a technical issue with the tail, so I guess it's not ready to fly, and we're gonna get to a new plane. Apparently there is another plane available for us, and now this aircraft has an issue apparently. So we are going to be delayed probably a couple hours. We're practically 5 hours late now, and still no update as far as when we're actually gonna be able to get on this plane and go to Mexico City. It's 1:30 p.m. Let's try this again, shall we? Made it.
Wow, our own little apartment.
Oh wow, that's pretty, huh?
Pretty and quiet.
What a difference a good shower makes. We decided to walk around the neighborhood where the Airbnb is, which is a beautiful neighborhood called Polanco. We had to kind of give up some of the plans we have for the first day because of course we landed 5.5 hours later than we expected. But we're just gonna take it easy, have a beautiful meal, and we're going to this place right next door, and it looks amazing. The food is probably gonna be great, and then probably go to sleep because we did wake up at 5 in the morning in Chicago. So good morning. We made it to the center square of Mexico City, the Zocalo. The two things that I want to start this video with today: the temperature is absolutely great. End of February, beginning of March, which is when I'm shooting this video. It's probably one of the best times of the year to come here. It's warm, but it's not excessively hot. It's really gorgeous. The second thing, I was walking around and talking, and I had to ask Gabi, is Mexico City at an altitude? Can you Google if it's on a higher level? And we found out that it is. It's like over 7,000 feet above sea level. And I started feeling a little winded, which I'm not used to it. I mean, I'm not a professional athlete, but I feel like I'm in decent shape somehow. So yeah, if you're not used to this, if you don't live here or in a city like Denver or other cities that are like that high, you might get a little winded in the beginning, but you'll get used to it, and I hope that I get used to it. Now let's go get a beautiful breakfast on a balcony on top of the square. After our breakfast with an amazing view at the Zocalo, it was time for us to explore some of the beautiful landmarks scattered all around El Centro, the center of the city. And we stopped for a little colorful present, which Gabi is wearing on her head
So
right now.
sweet.
So pretty. And now we're on this Avenida 5 de Mayo, looks like it's called. And I think at the end of the street there might be the Palacio de Bellas Artes, the Palace of Fine Arts. So one of the things that I saw online before coming to Mexico City is that you have to take a second to just go to visit the Palacio Postal, the mailing palace, the mailing building. Gorgeous architecture, and I think it's definitely worth a visit. The tickets are so cheap. We paid 100 pesos for 2 people, which is like $5 total for 2 people. Amazing. Okay, we're here at the, I'm gonna try to say this in Spanish, Museo Nacional de Antropologia, a National Museum of Anthropology, or probably the biggest museum in Mexico City. So we got tickets for it. This one is not free. It's still very affordable, very, very affordable. I think you have to get a specific permit to shoot some video, and that's also very cheap, and we got one. So yeah, I'm looking forward to see some cultural things about this country. Gabby has an obsession with animals. When she saw this, she kind of lost her mind.
I love Dortmund and Dortmund and Dortmund and Dortmund.
So Dortmund in our language is that one.
So you know somebody in the ancient times was equally as obsessed with animals as I was. They were like, I'm making a little dog. I can't wait to show my friends.
All right, what do we think about this Museo Nacional de Antropología?
It was great. I've never been to a museum where it's all this type of art and artifacts. You just don't see that in the States. There's usually just one little wing for things like this. And I just love the architecture of this building in general. It might be the most beautiful museum I've been to.
I think so, yeah.
Maybe like something in Athens or something.
I think the design of it all, the architecture is wonderful. I really enjoy the amount of cultural items and historically valuable things that I could learn here today. It definitely feels like one of those museums where you can come here and be here like we did for like an hour and just look around and walk around, and it's wonderful. Or you can be like an actual person that enjoys this type of stuff and can be here for like 4 or 5 hours and read everything and learn all the history.
So much stuff.
And it's so much information. And also, like most things here in Mexico City, the affordability. Like this was very, very affordable, and that makes it better, especially if you're traveling on a budget or you're trying not to spend too much money when you're on the road.
I just remember one of my like fondest memories of Mexico City is coming here with my dad and getting snacks. I think that's it, the Aztec horn thing. That's what they would do going into battle. That's the noise you would hear. It's called a death whistle.
Yeah! You think you can catch me if I run away?
Yes.
Oh God! I don't know. Sometimes you just gotta be a little kid. So that right there behind me is the Auditorio Nacional. Tomorrow we're gonna go watch Simply Red live there. It's a concert that we've been planning to go to for a long time now. I need to sample this. And just like that, we were Ubering through the city at night, driving by some gorgeous monuments and heading back to the center for what promised to be a very authentic Mexican dinner. Most of the people in here, they seem like they're local, like Mexican.
Yeah, big families, people on dates.
And everything about the vibe, the music, the waitress or the dresses that they have on, everything looks very, very beautiful and authentic. Today, we said we should probably just order like fewer things because we're eating way too much. And we expected smaller plates, I guess. We were gonna share them. What? We'll start with the sope. I love this, beautiful flavors. I wish it had a little bit more of a kick as far as spice goes. So I'm gonna give this a 7+ out of 10. So far it's a great start. If I add a little bit of salsa verde, I think it's better balanced. As the music keeps going and Gabi knows 95% of the songs that are being played tonight. mole really got my attention. Definitely a step up as far as flavor. It's made with some chocolate in there, a lot of other ingredients. I think you mentioned some peppers and stuff like that. For me, the mole was probably an 8 out of 10. So we're definitely stepping up in flavor. We also have tortillas, I didn't know. And then the refried beans, frijoles refritos. I'm trying to learn how to say it. All right, so the first time I eat tamales, Gabi told me this is a...
Peppers and cheese, rajas y queso, simple, delicious, hopefully.
Again, I don't have a reference to other tamales because I don't think I've ever had it before, so I'm gonna give it a 6.5. This one didn't make me fall in love with it just because it got a lot of peppers flavor and I'm not a bell pepper person, but it was definitely pleasant to eat. Okay, little feedback time. What do we think?
It was good. I was satisfied. I'm full. You know, I enjoyed eating the food. It didn't blow my mind. When there's such a big menu, I mean, that was astounding. That was like Cheesecake Factory times 2. It's hard to have things that are out of this world amazing, and we're always looking for something to be out of this world amazing. But again, super satisfying. I would go there again just because the atmosphere is really cute, and they have every single thing you possibly want in the Mexican food genre on that menu.
To be honest with you, I don't think I have to add anything. Like, I could not agree more. Today was like a crazy day as far as the amount of stuff that we did. However, we do have exciting news. This entire building has water issues. They're gonna accommodate us in another one of their properties, which is in a different area of town. So they'll take care of everything. Tomorrow morning early, we're gonna have to pack our stuff. I got to show you 2 different hotel rooms in one trip. So anyways, the day's over. Good night. Bye. Oh.
How cute!
A little smaller. Oh, beautiful balcony with a nice view of the street.
Oh, and we have some wine.
All right, I want to say they created a little bit of an inconvenience for us by having to move to a different structure, but they gave us a little letter apologizing, and they did give us a bottle of vino tinto and some of my favorite Ferrero Rocher. They also took care of the Uber from the old hotel to this hotel. Now we're just gonna go take a look at this area of the city, and then tonight, the big concert. Quick walk through the park, we checked out a couple of cute stores, and we finally arrived at a very particular restaurant that we picked specifically for its unique and unusual setup. Okay, we finished our meal. Overall, I would say a fantastic experience. Now that we've experienced it, I can explain it to you. The beautiful thing about this place, again, you are completely 100% in their hands. There is no menu. You don't get to pick any of the dishes you eat. And it feels like they're cooking them in a serial way, meaning they probably have like 7 or 8 dishes and they just keep rolling them out. So depending on when you actually sit down, you're gonna eat, say that you eat 3 or 4 of them in sequence, you're gonna eat from like number 3 to number 7. The very cool thing is that everybody eats together. There were common tables, so we were at a table with 4 other people that we didn't know, but I didn't want to be putting my camera in people's faces and all that stuff. So now I can tell you of the 3 dishes that we tried. The first one, I give it a 6.5. It was very good flavor, but it was only vegetables based. It just didn't surprise me in any way. The second one with beef was probably my favorite for the day. Just amazing flavors with also a little bit of acidity given probably from some lime and some avocado. It was absolutely fantastic. So I gave that one an A+. And finally, the last one, which was definitely the most surprising of all of them. I can say with confidence, I have never had a dish like that. I will give that one a 7.5. I still prefer the flavor of the beef one, but again, I was really surprised also by the looks of that final one. It was so pretty to look at. Great experience, especially if you're not always looking to pick all your individual dishes. If you feel like you want to go into a very authentic place and you can trust the people of the place to really get a sense of the food culture and what they usually prepare there, then definitely recommend to go there. The total bill for 3 dishes each and 2 beers that we got together, $45 US total. Insane. And we just got these 2 ice creams. She got a paleta ice cream and I got a regular type of chocolate ice cream, I guess. 60 pesos, which is literally less than $3 total. All right, we're about to go to the Simply Red concert. I cannot bring my big Sony camera with me because I think they will have a problem with that, but I want to try to sneak in some footage, so I'm gonna bring my action camera that I bought to go to Cancun later. So we're gonna do a little switch of quality and camera. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, boom. Oh, and now we're here. Pretty cool what I did there, right? I wouldn't be able to do it without her help, but let's go. So we kind of look cute. Let's show the people what we got for the concert. Oh! All right, we made it. The traffic is insane, so I told the Uber to just leave us in front of the auditorium, which is down there. Oh, people were just crossing in the middle of this. Sorry. Ah! And we're here at the Auditorio Nacional. I can't wait to watch this concert. Yeah, we made it! Alright, we got some hoodies from Simply Red. What do you think about the concert?
It was amazing.
Right?
It was everything I wanted.
Oh yes! Very happy about the concert. We got to hear some of our favorite songs. We got emotional, we danced, we screamed. It was amazing. So now we're gonna get some rest, and tomorrow is the last day in Mexico City. Good night. Standing on the very same block, the famous bakery Panaderia Rosetta and the Bazaar Resiliente make for a super fun breakfast and shopping combo. Once at the market, we found an amazing Mexican couple making handmade leather products of the highest quality. We bought a few bags and Gabi, of course, ended up modeling for their social media.
Nosotros somos de León,
Sí.
Guanajuato, México. Diseño y produzco estos artículos. Son de piel de res. Y bueno, pues es un trabajo que me gusta mucho hacer. Son manos artesanas los que
Qué
hacemos
bueno.
todo esto.
Okay, so we are in our room. This is the last night in Mexico City. We're doing things a little different today. Listen, we did quite a few things, considering we were only here for 3 or 4 days. Today, we went out to the bazaar. We walked a lot as well. We bought a lot of bags and stuff, but we got really tired. And then we took a beautiful nap because we thought, listen, we're on vacation. If you cannot rest and relax on vacation, when are you ever gonna do that? So we did that, and then we woke up and we were like, you know what? It's our last night. Tomorrow, we go to CANCUN for an amazing vacation at the beach. We're gonna have so many fun activities, from scuba diving to the cenotes and all the beautiful stuff that we're gonna do there. More restaurants, more food. So we decided to have a little taco fiesta here in our room, watching what I think is the best show ever created in the history of TV shows, which is The Office, which happens to be our favorite show. And so this part of the trip is gonna end like this, with a lot of food, good Office episodes, some vino, and good vibes. Hello! Tomorrow we go to Cancun for the other half of this trip, which will be a separate episode. Stay tuned for it on World Soundbites. Bye guys.